Hey friends, this is Tanya and She's at It Again. Welcome back. I have a recipe I want to share with you today. So let's go in to my kitchen. Right now I'm outside and it's really toasty outside. It's a good day for some chicken salad. Let's go in and make some chicken salad. This is high protein, very low carb. I think you're going to like it. You don't even need bread. You don't need anything with it. But if you want to put it on some bread, that'd be totally fine. But I think you're going to like this. So lots of ingredients in it, but all of them are probably in your refrigerator or nearby. So let's go check it out. So here's our bowl that we're going to use. It's kind of a big bowl because I don't really know how full this is going to get. I made some chicken. I just cooked this in a small amount of water, maybe a cup of water, filtered water. Put this in the small crock pot and of course put it out in the sunroom. Cooked it the other day. I just added a little bit of Himalayan pink salt to it, so that's all that's used to season this. And I'm picking out the parts of chicken that just don't look familiar to me. In other words, it might be a piece of skin or it might be a piece of meat that I don't want in there, but I make sure there's nothing hard in that chicken. We don't want that in there. And I'm just going to cut this up. Now I didn't overcook this. I just cooked this until it was just done. I will save the broth that's in it because there's not a whole lot of salt in it, and I'll put it in my dog's food, okay? I don't waste anything. And we have one, I've told you before, I have two schnauzers. I have one that loves food. She could eat food all day. And then I have one that only eats enough to survive, and she doesn't care if she gets any or not unless it's something she's not supposed to eat, and then she will happily eat that. Like cat poop from the neighbor's yard. Ugh! Drives me insane. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Zoe. But if I put really good chicken broth or something like that in with her dry food, then she eats it a little better. So I don't mind giving up the chicken broth to make Zoe eat better. And she jumped as though she just learned a secret that I was keeping. So that was kind of funny. She's making all kinds of noises down there. All right, before I put that chicken in that bowl, I want to put my mayonnaise and my sour cream in it just because I want that to be mixed up well. Now I just made this, I think yesterday I made mayonnaise. So this is my homemade mayonnaise. You've seen the video on that, hopefully. If not, maybe we can put a link on there and you can refer back to it. Homemade mayonnaise is probably the most surprising thing you could make from scratch that will just blow your mind as to how easy it is and how quick it is. And when I say quick, you literally put your stuff in a container. I made mine in a big measuring cup, like a 4-cup measuring cup yesterday, because I wanted to make a double batch. And once you get it all layered in there and just kind of put it in the order that I have the recipe listed and turn your immersion blender on, literally within 20 seconds, you have mayonnaise. Ready to put it in jars, whatever you want to store it in. It is unbelievably fast, and it is unbelievably good. And so much better than a lot of the products you can buy at the supermarket, just because they're trying to make profit, and you don't make profit by using expensive ingredients and charging just a little bit of money for it. So this is just an all-around good way to do it. I'm going to put about as much sour cream as I have mayonnaise. This is going to be extra creamy, I think. That's a lot. All right, I'll get this mixed up. And I want to put my salt and pepper in it too, because I don't want chunks of salt or big bites of salt and big bites of pepper and not mixed in. So that's close to a teaspoon. I find chicken salad to be just a little bit bland, so the more salt I can add to it, usually the more it helps. We'll put about a half a teaspoon of pepper in here. All right, get this mixed up. Make sure I'm getting a good picture of that. All right, we're gonna put our chicken in there. This is just organic chicken breast. You can use chicken thighs if you want. You can use whatever kind of chicken you have. If you have a whole roasted chicken, that's fine. Just use that. And if you want to be quick about it and use the canned kind, you're welcome to do that. I don't know that I've ever used canned chicken, so I don't really know what the flavor's like or the texture. But if that's something you like to use, then by all means, it's your chicken salad and you do it the way you want to. We're going to cut this other one up. There's so many things to add to chicken salad, it's hard to decide what to put in it. This is going to be a savory chicken salad. I do have chicken salad recipes that have grapes, pineapple, just all kinds of fun sweet things in there. But this will have, I've decided on all savory things. So this will be a savory chicken salad. All right, got the chicken in there. Now we're going to cut up, let's see what to do next. We'll cut up a little bit of red onion. I'm not going to use my onion chopper. You know why? Because I just washed it. I don't want it to get dirty again, which is so silly. If I have a whole onion, I certainly don't mind getting that thing out and using it to chop up an onion, but if I'm only going to do one slice, I think I can handle this just with a knife. I think I'm good. Not to dismiss the effectiveness of that chopper, because it's really good. Okay, I'll let you see about how thick this is once I get all the residual chicken off the onion. That'll be used within the next day or two, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Thickness of the onion slice. I'm hoping you can see that. All right, next we'll cut up our 2 boiled eggs. Almost looks like I did these on 2 different planets or something. One of them is kind of greenish and one of them is white, but they're from the same batch of eggs, and they're from my friend's chickens. Now, she does have a lot of different kinds of chickens, so some of my eggs are blue, some are green, some are brown, some are white. But after I started peeling these, it almost looked like one of them was from a different type of animal. I don't really know what that would be, but they just looked really different color. but it didn't smell bad, so it's good to go. And again, I'm just rough chopping these, making it a little chunky. This is not a smooth chicken salad. Now we will put in our pickles. I've showed you this brand before. This is just a Kroger brand, but the other brand, and I actually had the jar over there on the counter because that's what I have some in here of, and it's called Woodstock. And that is by far, if you don't have a Kroger, I would say Woodstock pickles are probably the best things that you will buy. And I have tried a lot of brands of pickles, but for certain things, I just need a good quality pickle, and Woodstock is my choice. If I can't get to a Kroger and buy these, of course, who knows? Woodstock may make these for Kroger and they put them in their jar, and I wouldn't doubt it because they are really good. But I do like a good quality pickle. And some of them just taste like vinegar, and I don't just need vinegar. If you could just taste pickly, that's the flavor. It's pickly. Again, just rough chop, not too fine. And let's see, we'll go with some bacon. And this is bacon that I keep in my lower oven. It's not super crisp. It was at one time, but it's been in the lower oven, so it's going to have bacon flavor, but it's not going to be crunchy. But if it were crispy and I put it in this, it's not going to be crispy anyway, so I'm not too concerned about the texture of it this time. Okay, we'll just do those couple of pieces of bacon. And then we'll add some shredded cheddar in there. I shredded this right before I turned the camera on. Just a little. Okay, that's some good looking chicken salad, guys. Make sure that's getting in there. And I'll turn it to the other camera too. Make sure you can get a good look at it. All right, so there's our chicken salad.